it's day 4. Day 4, and the night went far too quick. I had a lot to do on the water and the cooking side, and it actually went a lot faster than I thought it would in the night, so I'm a little bit behind now, which is not great, but it's doable still. Let's grab all the water from here, please. Corn on the cob. Go back in, that can go back in, that can go back in, that can go back in. The potatoes need to stay out because they need to cook, but I also need to get the harvest in. That's what I said I'd do, so that's what I need to do. Grab some of that as well. Be ready with the empty glass jars. That one. That one. It's going to be a while. That's also going to be a while. And we've got the stew to cook after that. So that's fine. Let's assess the damages out here. You can see the spike wall's doing quite well, and I heard zombies from the sides, so let's just check the outer wall. Yes, knew it. Alright, we can do that later when we're doing through the barbed wire surround and all that. So let's first go into the farm. Yep. Harvesting all this is going to be good for the server, I'm hoping, so that it doesn't have to load so much. It's all gone and it will just be a lot easier to maintain. And I'm not replanting, because then that would defeat the object of it. Of course, the biggest problem I have with all of these videos is upload time, because the updates are fine because they're tiny little ones, but these are about an hour a piece, or just under an hour a piece. And for that reason, they do take an awful lot of time to upload. About an hour sometimes, so it just becomes an issue when I need to post a large video like this up. So what I tend to do is I do a lot together and release them one at a time, then I can spread out the upload cost a bit more. But by doing it this way, by doing 2 every day, I'm basically challenging myself to start early and finish early, so I have to do as much as I can in the time that is given to me, because I have work and I have a life. Basically, I have other things outside of this game to do, but it's finding the time sometimes, and it's finding the gumption, as it were, to get going with it. And a lot of the times, like like now, when I've started, I'm happy to continue. But I've also got to think about later on when I upload everything, it's gonna take a while for number 1 to go up. It will take a while for number 2 to go up, number 3, number 4, 5 and 6, and then 7's going to be a whole thing on its own. So I don't know if it's going to be. It should be a lot more helpful for the server though to get rid of this. Yucca juice. Good. I have my coat, yes, and that gives me more space. Get rid of the seeds because I don't need those. Right. This is the best way of upgrading as well. When you're trying to upgrade your what is it, sewing, like making things out of cloth armor and that sort of thing. I never bothered with cloth armor, much to my mistake actually, because that would have provided me some protection rather than just normal clothing. But instead I did wait until I could get forged iron and rough scrap. I should have gone for scrap iron, but I didn't even have that. I just went with the forged iron armor when I got it, and that made my life so much easier. I kept dying because I didn't realize that my mistake was not having protection. Always wear protection, kids. Well, not kids, you know, grown-ups. Teenagers. There, I messed it up. This is going to take a lot longer than I thought as well. But it needs to be done because it's going to free up the server no end, and it's going to mean that we're in a lot better stead. The other thing I realized I needed to do, and I started doing that, that's why I was coming downstairs at the start of the video, was A, I needed to move my bedroll upstairs in case they got in, and B, everything I have is downstairs in the front room, so as soon as something comes in and blows up, all that is gone. So I need to move all of that upstairs as much as possible upstairs. And that's become the new priority now. God, that scared me. It's like the server knows, it's like it knows that the end is coming. Right, these go into batches of 500, whereas when you transfer them to cloth, they go into batches of 250. So I am just gonna harvest as many cotton, and then I can be working on that while I do other things, like move things about. It says restrict my carrying capacity, but right, that's good. That's also good, looking good. Gonna have to journey to the shop soon, so I can trade in for iron again. Oh, get it out of the hole! I'm gonna transfer everything upstairs tonight, because I'll be stuck in the house while I try and do things, so I'll do that tonight. So after this, I will start converting all this to cloth. Sell some of that in the shop maybe if I need to. I don't think I will, but if it's there in case. Oh, my hand's cramping up something nasty. Glad this is going to be the last video for today, because I just can't do another one. My finger is cramping up because I'm holding down the button for harvest so much. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, that looks good, that looks good, that's good. One or two that I missed. Put all that in the bar, get rid of that, get rid of that, okay. Transfer all of that into aloe vera cream as well, but that's going to be right behind the cotton, so that will take a while to do. And grab all this. Alright, I wondered what that was for a while. My bags. $50 in a pile. Should be fine. If only I wasn't out in the middle of nowhere in a suit comprised of mainly metal. That's good. Right. Getting there. Oh, am I out? I am out of space. Let's get all this tucked away. It's nearly 12 o'clock and we have not gone to the store yet. We need to go there soon. Damn you, zombies. 82. And that into there. Let's put this into there. And that into there. Come on. Just not enough time in the day sometimes. Refilling all my jars, and I'm gonna have to move these anyway, but it's just a question of left clicking and then I'll have to place again, but I just can't be bothered going all the way up the stairs with these right now. Oh god, no, come on. We still need some work on the farm, but we need to go to the shop right now, otherwise we're not going to take advantage of that. Come on. All I need to now is to be struck by lightning and die horrifically. So that well, I can go down there, and there's a little base in there, and there's some stuff in there, maybe, for me. But right now, we've got more pressing concerns. We need to get to the shop, we need to get any metal we can out of the shop, and anything military. Also some more of the liquid stuff to treat the metal to make it that really strong metal on the outside. Oh yeah, and I had a load of iron cooking in here, didn't I? Let's grab that now. See, it's already still got a little bit of a day left. We need to harvest all that stuff out there and start laying out the barbed wire. This time, let's remember the cache. It's silly to go in without it again. Day's nearly up, dude. Won't be seeing me for a while.
Need assistance?
No, none of that, none of that. See, that's the clothing armor. Still nothing on this side of things. Let's buy those and melt them down. Okay. Let's get some of that. Hopefully if I buy some stuff, he might be more inclined to get some new stuff in. I see, gives a lot for a drawbridge, but don't really need it. Getting quite hot now. Let's buy a sledgehammer.
It's been a real pleasure. You watch yourself out there.
Thank you. It's been a real pleasure working with you too. Don't know if we'll see each other again, so all the best. I will see him before the end, a few more times, but yeah, it's gonna be touch and go. Right, let's jump down the hole and grab some stuff from there. Then we head back to the farm. Oh no, not that hole, you silly thing. And then we head back to the farm and pick up the last of the seeds and that sort of thing. We start cooking the jacket potatoes. Got so much stuff to do, it's unbelievable. Down we go. Full on. Some of that. Some of that. good. Okay, let's move on around. No. No. What's in the toilet? Sometimes there's a gun. No. Always wondered what was through there, so I drilled through. There wasn't anything. Bookshelves and boxes. What do we want to replace with this? Let's go for the cloth. There we go. Let's go. Alright, let's actually put the coins in and then let's go. Now let's go. See, it's 5 o'clock already. 5 o'clock. Which was the same before, 2 or 3. So, 2 or 3 hours round trip. Still got so much to do. I like my little garage. It's not much of one, but it does the job. Grab some stew. What I can out of that. Two and 3. Tablets and tea. Still going on. Can go there. Can go there, ready to go. Alright, we've started doing the aloe vera stuff as well. That's cool. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Stew. Tea. goes, in it goes, in it goes. Oh, okay, it's so close to time here. Plenty to sell next time, that's for certain. Right, that goes in there. Uh-oh, that's not good. What's wrong with me now? Don't know. Okay. Probably blood loss, right? Everything's cooking and I'm right next to the fire. That's not great. Getting there, slowly but surely. Nope. Is all the stew ready to go? Good. Aloe vera. Sledgehammer needs to be broken down. We need more 500s as well, don't we? We need more steel. Forged steel. Into the night, unfortunately, now. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I need to start cooking the potatoes. There we go. Head for the farm. Close doors. Yep. The less there is in this world by the end, the better it's going to be for the loading times. So, I hope this is going to be enough to keep it a little bit better. I think they're going to get stuck on the other side of this farm and go tear straight through the farm anyway. So, there might be some explosions on the farm end. Right. Not really worried about replanting because I can get all this again. It might take some time, but I know where a lot of this stuff is in the world, so I can get it again. Blueberries are always the worst, but they are at a trader's area, and I can get those again from him. But it will take a while to replicate because you'll have one seed and then you'll have to plant that and get 2 seeds, maybe 4 seeds, plant those, and just keep duplicating like that really, and just keep going until you reach the point where you were before. Yeah. Aloe vera is certainly one of the most useful plants you can plant because that will lead to medicine quite quickly. Also, traders love that sort of thing, so you can sell a lot of this off. Thankfully, thanks to my lovely wall, I'm not too worried about the zombies breaking in just yet. I'm freezing again, great. Have a quick look around. I really thought that was some sort of swamp monster from the deep then, but it was just me hitting the water accidentally. I could leave those doors open, but I'll leave them shut because I think the zombies will just hit the wall and not come to the front area, and if I can avoid them coming to the front area for as long as possible, that would be great. Okay. Yeah, more space. Okay. Getting cold in my house, in my real house now, because my heating is knocked off, so I am done. soon as this is all packed away, I am done. It's looking good. Again, I'll have to move all of this upstairs, but it is looking good. Right. That will have to do for now. And I'll see you in the next video. God, it's getting late.